I got off my first plane and I went to the gate and I thought, well, this can't be right. But it was right. So I flew to Philadelphia and the second leg of my trip was a bus. I had never experienced that before. And when I'm like, where do I go? They're like, right there. I go, that's a bus. And they're
Yeah.
like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 Then I took a bus to Allentown and I went and visited my Janini Beanie. Yeah.
The bus part's the crappy part, I think. And I'm just trying to see where we're live. Mary Grace, I do not see us. I show our channels. Well, I'll just keep talking. The bus part's the crappy part, I think.
Honestly,
Oh,
it's not, it's kind of, are you good?
yeah, YouTube. I just got a comment on YouTube, so that is live there. I'm just trying to see where else we're live. Let me find us. I just need to find us. Just keep talking.
Okay. Guys, if you don't mind staying with us, we're trying to find ourselves.
Video business page, I would
We're
assume. So
trying
let
to
me
find
find
ourselves. Do you remember when people used to say that? I'm going to take a year off to find myself. And I'm like, well,
Yeah,
you're right there.
you're there. I found
You're right
us.
there, and you're not making any money while you find yourself. Right.
Well, it's funny because I think it depends on your age. Because
Mhm.
if I would have told my parents I wanted to find myself, I would have gotten an earful on that. Because I'm a Gen Xer and we didn't have the ability to do those things. It's funny how that has changed
Yeah.
over time. We
Yeah.
are live on the Grace and Grit Business Studio page. I am now asking people to join us, and I'm moving it over to the group, the studio
Good.
group.
Good. I
And
don't have a story, but I do have like a little adventure I went on.
tell us.
The
There we go.
PGA, the BMW PGA is
Yeah.
here, and I got this little like I just decided since Paul passed away too. Like I'm like experiences I think are so much. They just last longer in your mind and everything than things. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to go. So I bought 2 tickets. I'm like, I'm going to ask my son if he wants to go with me. Then, of course, his wife wanted to go. She felt left out, I think. So then they got my first 2 tickets. Then I got 2 more tickets. I found someone else to go. But I just had the best time. I just had the best time. I've I became a golfer in the last few years, and it was just so cool to see those people and me who can maybe hit a ball 100 yards. They're like 275 yards, and I'm like, oh my gosh, to see it in
Isn't it
person.
insane? Isn't it insane when you
Yeah.
really like that is a sport.
Oh
I mean, can we normalize the fact that that is really hard sport, And
my gosh. And when they golf, so the one I was at the 18th green, and you would
Mhm.
see their balls coming. They were way
Yeah,
out there. I couldn't even see who it was. And like with me, it's like I'm right here. Four
yeah,
times I tried to get on the green from outside the green. But anyway, and their balls like spin and then like go backwards towards the hole. And you're like, how in the world? Like they have all these really cool abilities. So
yeah.
anyway, and I love to see how things are done. Like there's probably so many people at home right now that wish they could see us live in real person. They would be just so starstruck, right? No, but I was like, I get just so starstruck too. I'm like, here I am this close to someone that I watch $23 million purses at these golf things. Oh my God.
It
So
is
anyway,
funny when you talk about being starstruck. There's not many people in this world that will do that to me. But yeah, somebody that I'm following sports wise, I always think like I go to a Phillies
oh,
game and I'm starstruck. It's
oh,
like
just to be, just that they're that close to you and that they have these many amazing abilities and they're just
yeah.
real human beings. Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Well, listen,
So
I do appreciate because we have talked for 4 minutes. I do appreciate everybody waiting a moment so we could figure
yeah,
this out. But
yeah.
we are live in all the right places. So if you're here live, please let us know who your stylist is. Tag her. I see a couple tags already coming through. Thank you so much, everybody. There's a group of you that are jumping on. We are early. You are seeing us early. So this is not Memorex. This is live.
Yeah.
And we're here live tonight about an hour early because we have other commitments. So we wanted to make sure we still came to you to talk to you about what we do for a living here in direct sales. So if you've hopped into this because you are done with your work day and you're probably sitting at home right now in your kitchen Googling what I should make for dinner, take a couple moments and hang out with us, and let's chit chat about direct sales and what we do for a living. So, hello to everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Please drop a comment. Let us know why or who invited you here, because I always love the idea of the fact that we can invite people on Monday nights. And I really use that term strongly, because I think that it's really cool that somebody can invite you to come listen to what we do. I mean, there's no commitment here. We're just asking you to listen. And we just want to see if this is something that would work for you or somebody you know. So I think it's an honor that somebody asks you to come here, because we get to choose who we want to work with, and we get to choose who we don't want to work with, which is kind of cool. So we've had fun with that, but we have this, exactly. We have this little thing called direct sales that we just love. So if you are watching this from wherever you're watching this, live on YouTube, maybe here on Facebook today, this evening, before you sit down and have your dinner, we appreciate you here. And we're going to jump into 4 questions that most people ask. Mary Grace is going to eloquently answer them all for you. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and we will be in and out very quickly. And you can go ahead and fill out that Google form and be entered into a drawing for free jewelry, which is super cool. So, Mary Grace, let's talk about direct sales. You often mention, if someone said to me, would you like to join direct sales? I'd go, no, because I don't know what it is. So can you explain to these fine people what direct sales is, how it differs from multi-level marketing, and what exactly we do here?
I just thought too, Janine, like you said that I always equate everything to what we do, but I kind of do. And because I love what we do. It's like, did you ever meet someone who just loves what they do? And it's so contagious. And I was thinking, if
Yeah.
people were home from work and Googling what to make for dinner, as you just said, wouldn't it be so cool, you guys, if you were home all day doing your things, doing whatever you wanted? And you just had to go live tonight for like an hour, and that was your job that paid more than the job that you did all day. That's how I feel about it, because that's really how it has
Good,
worked
very
out.
good.
And I tell people too, I'm like, when I decided to work for myself, to go into business for myself, which is what direct sales is, I'm like, not only did it saved me time in so many ways, because also, like, I used to have to do other things like grocery shop and stuff like in the evening or on the Saturday. And
Mhm.
it's like, if you go like on a Monday morning to grocery
So
shop,
different.
you just whip through, right? You just whip through the store and everything. So
So
anyway,
different.
direct sales is running your own business with none of the overhead, but with all of the perks, including the flexibility. It's the income is unbelievable. The potential income is unbelievable. 85%, I believe, of millionaire women in the world are that way because they're in direct sales. So it's really cool, but it is, like Janine said, so common that you hear a term and you think, like, just the other day, someone I golf with, she goes, that one of those pyramid things? And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, first of all, I don't even know what that means, but from what I understand, a pyramid scheme is illegal. Okay. And it's certainly not that. We're actually, direct sales is even a major at Harvard University. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a set of skills of being an entrepreneur and running your own business. But we work directly with customers. We have a product that we directly offer to customers. In our particular case, it's jewelry.
Yeah.
And it's just a direct to consumer thing where it's a party plan, and the company provides us, and in our particular case, our company pays for um, gifts, hostess gifts, free jewelry for anybody who brings their friends and family together. It's so that we can enlarge our audience. So it's wonderful. Multi-level marketing is a whole different business, and their main goal is to recruit as many people as they can, to actually flip customers into actual sellers
Preferred
by giving them a
clients,
discount and
sellers.
stuff,
Yeah.
right? And they have to
Mhm.
keep track of their multi-level. So of course we do recruiting too. We're here now to share our jobs with you, but I prefer to call it like hiring, because it's like we can only do so much. So we love to have, and we're very understaffed here at Park Lane. So it's kind of like, if you will, like a job interview, a job call, just like, I didn't even know such a thing was out there. So I want to make sure that others know that such a thing is out there, because it's the ability to make a really nice income around the hours that you can work. And
Right.
also maybe around a job. I said, like, wouldn't it be nice if all day? But one of the things I loved about it when I started was I didn't have to quit everything and put my eggs all in this basket. it was just a way to make extra income above and beyond what I was already doing at my day job.
So
At the
good.
time, I never in a million years thought I was going to leave that job to just do direct sales. But it's like everybody needs extra money. Everybody does. Everybody would say they do. If they don't need extra money, maybe they need extra girl time. They need extra recognition. They need extra fun trips that we can earn. So all of that is direct sales in a nutshell. And I know I
In a
answer this
nutshell.
differently every week, but yeah.
In a nutshell, and I think that the word that came to mind while you're speaking is really freedom.
Yeah.
It gives you the freedom to be around other people, the freedom to be financially secure, the freedom to have fun, whatever stage of life you're in, the freedom to work during the times you're available.
Right.
We
Yeah.
have women and a few good men that work nights and do their jewelry business during the day. We have people that work days and do it at night. We have people like you and I who we came live now. I'm live at 7 tonight. You're live at 8 tonight. This is what we do. This is,
Right.
so I feel like freedom. I think freedom's huge. And I don't think that's something that you can get when you're
Mhm.
looking for extra income or a side gig where you have the freedom to choose when you work and when you
Right.
don't work.
And something we've really never talked about in this call, so I won't take a whole bunch of time with it. But with the abilities, capabilities, and technology that there is today, and we can teach you
Yeah.
guys all that, you
Right.
could like take an hour of your day once a week and you could pre-tape some of the things that you want to do. And I mean, it really literally fits around any schedule that you have, especially in today's world. So it's
I like
amazing.
Shauna Tipton's comment. She said, "And we do not age out of this business." And she's right.
Oh,
She
obviously.
Obvi, look at us. Obviously.
No, I mean, if they're looking at my face, they're thinking, oh, well, yeah, she's aged right
Well,
before her eyes here. So,
I often think, and you joke all the time, but it's true. I often think that it keeps me young. I truly do believe that. And you said it 100 times. Now, listen, share with these fine people why jewelry fits into this. Why
well,
jewelry?
that's a perfect lead into that because I do feel like working in the fashion industry is kept me young
Oh, for
and
sure.
keeps your like finger on the pulse of what's in and what's hip. And one of the things I absolutely love about representing a jewelry company is the way it brings the generations together.
Yeah.
I think probably because I started this type of business almost 30 years ago, I've been many different ages and places in life. And I'm like, wow, at that age, like when you're trying to get your preteens girls to do something with you or to want to, and I'll see like the grandmas, the great grandmas, the
Yeah.
kids, the mom, that whole gamut. And even like little 1-year-old girls going, ooh, ooh, like they know what to do. It's so fun.
Yeah.
But jewelry is the place to be. And I purposely chose jewelry. I had another foray into direct sales, as did you.
Yeah.
Loved it, kind of fell into it, which is honestly, I think I'll have to take a poll, but I'm pretty sure I'm telling the complete truth when I say that most of us fall into it. I think it's mostly like we're a customer or we go to something and we think, oh, that looks fun. And then we try it, and then we're like, oh, I really like this. This is a great gig. Well, that's what I was doing. I was in candles. And when that company started to have issues,
Yeah.
then I was savvy. Then I knew more about the whole entire market. And I knew I wanted to do jewelry the second go around. I chose Park Lane. One reason is because we're the only company that has a direct appoint program, which means
Yeah.
they will interview you, take your past experience into
Over here.
consideration, and pay you and deliver a title to you that is commensurate with what you've already achieved. But the other reason that I wanted to just choose jewelry overall was because of like jewelry doesn't age out. Like Shauna said, jewelry withstands the test of time. It's been around forever, 150,000 years. And
Mhm.
it's, the forecasts all show that it's just getting more and more popular all the time. And when you're going to represent a product, ideally, that's what you want to do.
Right.
Ideally, too, you want to choose a product that is appealing to all of the different types of markets out there. And it's universally appealing. There's no, there's not just a certain niche that is going to like this. Like Janine used to do baskets, and
Right.
that was a collectible. So
Collectible.
it was a niche market, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
jewelry is just broader. Okay. Also, like, it's wonderful because, like, I have my necklace on, you can see it. I got compliments today on my necklace. I took my mom to the doctor, got compliments. Well, we're wearing our product. So it's a
Mhm.
really easy transition into letting people know that this is what we do. And our customers wear them, our jewelry, obviously, and then they come back and tell people.
Right.
So the referral system and the natural progression of it, increasing your reach in your market, it's really natural and really easy, for lack of a better word. Um, Also, what else was I gonna say? Oh, very like easy to store. No, it doesn't take up a lot of space. And if we do a lot online now, but if we do anything in person, which I actually prefer to do, I do a lot in
Me
person,
too.
but it's so light. I
So
can put
cool.
in a bag the size of a purse and just sling it over my shoulder, and off I go to wine bars and stuff with just one trip in and out. So jewelry is definitely the place to be because of all of the reasons that I just said.
So tell me where Park Lane fits into that, because I feel like, you talk about the fact that we should choose a product that everyone loves. Like if you're looking for something that you want to get into direct sales, say,
Yeah,
because there's tons of companies, okay?
right.
So you want to get into direct sales and everybody says pick a product you like. But you
Yep.
say pick a product everyone else likes. So tell me
Yes.
why everyone likes Park Lane.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so truly I did. I narrowed my
Yeah,
choices down, and it came down to jewelry was the place to be after my research. And I did research all the jewelry companies.
great.
Beautiful products out there, wonderful companies. I chose Park Lane, obviously, but I'm going to tell you guys that Park Lane is the best place to be because I actually did the research, not because I work here.
Yeah.
Like I think that's kind of a neat place to come from. So for one thing, I thought, okay, Mary Grace, you're picking jewelry because you don't want to limit your product. I felt like all of the other jewelry companies limited the product. Okay, so it was a certain look. It was either a certain like boutique style or a
Right.
certain romance product like a pearl or
Like a
a
pearl.
crystal.
Yeah.
And so I thought I don't want to
Locket.
narrow that, so that was one thing. One of the major ones was the one I kind of answered in the last question, which was that they recognize experience, and I didn't want to start all over. So, any of you guys that know someone who has done direct sales, not even currently, but ever, we will look at that. That's a big deal. Okay. Another one, Janine, you agree. This is huge. We don't have minimums. So,
Nope.
you truly can. Now, I knew I
Correct.
was in it to win it. I knew that whatever I did, I was going to do it. But I used to hate in my other business how many tears and upset every single month that people that couldn't get their minimums in, couldn't do what they needed to do in order to keep their title or whatever.
Yes,
If you
it's
don't
getting.
know what I'm talking about, I'm so happy for you. And I hope you never have to know what I'm talking about. Because
Yeah.
here at Park Lane, it doesn't matter. So when people
No.
say, what do I have to do? Honestly, you guys, honestly, I could leave and come back years from now and I would still be an executive company vice president. Those things are very much of a relief because life happens. So yes, like that was amazing to me. But it really does come down to their programs too. And it starts with their customer program, which, if you're not looking at this with the lens that I was looking at this from as a business person ready to go into this, you probably wouldn't even realize the power of it. Okay. Buy 2 items for regular, get 4 for half. Right now it's been $71 because it's our 71st anniversary, and get any item you want up to $200 for free. And that's really powerful because not only is it a great sale that people get excited about, but it is a sale that is easy to repeat. And girls love to repeat a sale. So they do our
Sure.
advertising for us. They get as excited as we do to tell everybody. Okay. It's also a sale that leaves the customer super, super happy, but it leaves the customer with many items too, not just like one item, like, oh, I spent $100 and I got one necklace, right? So they want to come back because they can get multiple items. Well, remember when I said people go out in the world wearing our jewelry? They go out in the world wearing a lot of our jewelry because of things. And all of those things are super wonderful for us, as is the fact that we get paid on commission. So our average sale here, you guys, to one person is over $100. Well, we get paid commission. So we love when our one sale is over $100. They're happy, we're happy. It's all like win-win all the way. In addition, they have a hostess program. So when people like share us with their friends and family, we can reward them in hundreds and hundreds of dollars in free jewelry. It's based on how many orders they collect, not even on how much people spend. So
Right.
I literally can say to someone, you go collect 10 $30 orders. They can collect 10 $30 orders. I get to give them $400 to $500 in free jewelry, and I'm not even finished yet. There's all half price items and specials. It's nuts. So we give away more than they sell sometimes,
Yeah.
so
Crazy.
that is so cool. And then we're the highest paid direct sales representative in the industry, which is here at Park Lane. We've been around the longest, since 1955. We're cash rich, we're debt free. And whatever we don't do for you in money, we do everything for you in money. But whatever you don't want in that, there's other things that you can go for. So a lot of the girls that work with me, and guys, they do it for the travel. We do 2 trips a year. Many of us are leaving for Amsterdam on Wednesday. And then we already have Costa Rica to look forward in February, and we're currently working to win Venice. So some people are just like, and they're very earnable, right, Janine? I mean, people think, oh, that's
Right.
just for the,
No,
no,
they
no,
are
you
very
guys, no.
yeah.
I started one girl, less than a month ago. I started her a month ago. She already has won 2 trips to Venice. So yes, it's, I know, like sometimes we just say, oh yeah, yeah, but it's like, no, no, yeah, yeah,
No, it's
right,
doable. Yeah. Yeah.
yes. And then, free jewelry. I recommend to people all the time, if you love to buy the jewelry, if you're buying the jewelry, you should sign up as a rep, because what about if you could make commission back on that every
Right.
single week, and everything that you buy, even if it's for yourself, is a tax write off, right? To grow your
Right.
business because you're wearing it around. All good things. So, yeah, Park Lane is definitely the place to be.
I love the tax write-offs. I feel like we don't talk about that enough. But
We
if
don't,
you're
and it's
somebody who's
huge.
looking for something like that, I mean, this is something that can really help you, tax write-off wise, as well as office supplies. We get our nails done, and because we go live, we can use that as a tax write-off. It's kind of crazy when if you're looking
Portions
for
of
something to
our
offset your
house.
income.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's very, very helpful. And I hate to say this because I don't mean to put like pigeonhole people, but I remember saying someone saying to me once, sometimes the men or the husbands, they are more attracted to the idea of what you'll save than
Yeah.
the idea of what you'll make, because they're not sure you'll make anything. And we do, right? But when you can say, but we would have the tax write off, they go, okay, wait a minute, talk to me about that a little bit, so that's pretty cool. Really
Yeah.
is.
If you're business savvy, you want
Yeah.
another stream of income to be able to do the
Yes.
tax write-off part. You do. All right. So
Absolutely.
why is like let's just tell these fine people why now? Why is now the time to do this?
Now is the time.
Now is the
I've done a
time.
lot of reading, training. Also, like when you become part of our organization, and it's certainly not just for me. We have so many talented people, but you guys, the way that you
We do.
grow, I can't describe it. You definitely grow creatively, because there's a lot of people that go, I don't even like jewelry. I don't know anything about jewelry. And you learn and you grow creatively, which is wonderful. But you also grow so much as a person, because being an entrepreneur opens up all kinds of new ideas and trainings, and it just broadens your mind from whatever you're doing. Making money for someone else right now, when you're making money for yourself, it just broadens you in so many cool ways. So one of the things that I have learned along the way is, it's a principle. I mean, a given, proven principle that successful people don't overthink things.
No.
They're like, they look at the bottom line, like, okay, what do I have to lose? What do I have to gain? What's the worst thing that can happen? And they lean in. So what I mean is, they don't like second guess themselves, like, what if no one will have a show? What if no one will? And that's very common. But
Yeah.
you let us worry about that stuff, because we help you get off to a very successful start, and we will do that part for you. So lean in. Okay. Now is the time, for sure. There's never any perfect time.
Right.
Now is the time. That being said, they are doing a couple really cool offers this month.
Yeah.
So our August in Perkling World ends on Monday. I'm sorry, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Today is Monday, right? If you join this month, like right now, you get an extra $200 for free in
Right.
jewelry. So normally for $129, it's 500 in jewelry. Right now it's $700 worth of jewelry. The
For
$129 is a
129.
write off.
Yeah.
Yes,
For
it's cheaper
129.
than you would buy it for,
Your
right?
choice. Mhm.
Yes, it's a write-off, and it's your choice of jewelry, and it
Your
also just
choice.
it covers everything that you need for everything, for a website, for back office stuff, credit card, no, all of that, anything that you need. That's it, you guys.
Yep.
That's the cost. Then you have a show, or first you have a show, and it's like you have a show, and then we do the show for you. So we get you all new customers. We get you new hostesses. We help you get this thing off the ground, and you get the paycheck even on that first show that other people do for you. So
Yep.
it's really is a no risk, no nothing to lose kind of thing. And truly, like if you put the $129 on a credit card, it doesn't come due before you've been paid on that show. So it really is like a no risk, no pay startup kind of thing. The worst thing that can happen, you guys, is you don't like it. And that's okay. It's not for everybody. But we're really mean because we insist that you keep the jewelry that you picked out. We insist that you keep the paycheck that we helped you get. We just insist that you come back and still be our customer because we love
That's
you.
it.
So really, we've done everything we can to make it risk free. I think sometimes maybe to our own peril. Because I think when it
I
sounds too good
agree.
to be true, people really think it is. And I'm like, no, it's really amazing. So now is the time. We're about to drop a fall capsule. We just dropped a brand new catalog in line
Sure
in late
did.
July. And we're switching seasons whenever we're in a transitional time in fashion. In the fashion industry, it's a very powerful time because people are like upgrading their wardrobes and stuff. And jewelry, you guys know this. If you didn't, I'll just give you a little bit of free information. Jewelry is a super wonderful time to or way to transition your outfits from
Mhm.
summer to fall. Maybe you're still too hot, but you can change your jewelry and still wear your sleeveless things, because
Yeah.
and just kind of like go with the season. So it's
So
amazing.
it is amazing. Thank you so much, Lotus. I dropped the Google form in on all the platforms. It's also in the description. And what we ask you to do is click the Google form, fill it out. Nobody's going to contact you unless you want to be
No,
contacted. We just want to make that clear.
yes.
However, you're all able, just by listening to this, just by hearing our voice, you're all able to enter into the drawing for free jewelry. And Mary Grace will send a curated package to you every single
Yes.
week. She does it. So
All
get
the
in the
time I get these
drawing.
messages like, so and so got a jewelry. She had no idea you were going to give her so much. Like, it's a lot. I do a lot. And you just put on there, we
Yeah.
curate it to what your taste is. So, join or not join, you still do the Google form. And please share us because you may not be interested, but there are people in your life that could really change their lives through something like
Agreed.
this. Mm
Agreed. And
hmm.
that's
Mm hmm.
what we do. That's what we do. We bless people by changing their lives and helping them. So if you are interested in even just booking a show, this is what we ask. We call it a dip your toe show, right? Go ahead and say yes to that host that invited you, that stylist that invited you here tonight. And when that stylist does the party for you, you can sit back and take a really good look at what he or she does and decide if you think it's something you may try. You can say yes when you're done to signing up, and you not only will be the host of that show, get all of that jewelry, pull your $700 for 129 in jewelry, and get the paycheck. But you also can say no, and we're not going to get upset with you because you're still going to get all the free jewelry, and your stylist is going to get paid, and he or she's
Yeah.
going to be happy. So it is a win-win situation for everyone. Love
Can I
the
end
idea.
with one special offer that that
Please
I
do.
neglected to say? Okay, here within my organization, which is called Grace and Grit, and if you're here, you would be part of Grace and Grit. Should you
Right.
join? I am doing my own incentive this month, and
She sure
anybody who
is.
joins this month, which ends Wednesday, has the opportunity to have a choice of a Gucci purse or $1,000 cash. So for all the people that join our company this month, you and the person who invited you tonight will go into a drawing, and each of you will have the opportunity to win $1,000 cash or a Gucci purse curated to your style, like a crossbody or a tote, depending on what the winner decides she wants. The, these are wonderful opportunities, and none of it is bribery, you guys. All of it is for you. All
Yeah.
of it is for you, for me to get you to take the chance because I
Yeah.
get thank you letters almost every day. Like, I can't believe I was so nervous. I can't believe blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, this changed my life. Oh my gosh, just this $300 I just made will change my life, you know? So I want this for you so badly that I just throw it all out there.
It's funny you should say that because I look at it like, I'll take $300 anywhere I can get it. So to
Yeah.
me, it is life changing. Thank you so much, Mary Grace. I appreciate it. We will be back next week at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central. We were an hour early this week because we had prior commitments. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
all of you, for
Good luck
joining
on your
us.
show tonight, Janine. Good luck on your
Thank
7 o'clock
you.
show. Okay.
Looking
Bye,
forward to
everybody.
it.